Hey guys!
We just got home from Crown the Empire, Asking Alexandria, and Black Veil Bride's concert. I know for some of you are probably thinking, what the hell, for lack of a better word. But anyways, we listen to all sorts of metal, and we bought these tickets a long time ago. And I really wanted to see Black Veil Brides live, and I really wanted to see Asking Alexandria as well. So this was a good chance to see both bands one time instead of going to two separate shows. Yeah. So I'm going to let you go first. So what did you think?
So the first band was
Crown the Empire. They had a short set. I would say maybe about 10 songs, maybe less than 10 songs. About 8 songs.
They were pretty. They were pretty good. It's just that compared to they were okay.
I mean, they're not my cup of tea. The lead singer, I thought it was energetic. Like he was good. Like he was energetic. But the music is not. It's not my cup of tea, man. It's better than Palisades.
It's better than Palisades.
We saw Palisades with Nothing More and September of last year, and we didn't like Palisades. So these guys were better than Palisades, but not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea. I wish their set had been shorter.
Yeah.
It kind of dragged on for a while.
Because it was supposed to be 5 songs, and then it ended up being like 10 or 9.
Yeah, they kept pushing another song. It's like, dude, just go sell some merch or something, you know? Anyways, I didn't really like them. So then after them came Asking Alexandria. I was really excited about seeing these guys live. Yeah. I've never seen them live. Really excited. I really like their new album. So they come on and they start with their single from their new album, Into the Fire. And what an energetic band. Holy, they put on.
They did amazing.
Yeah, they did it. Like, honestly, like, you think that, okay, they started the set with, like, a new song, and sometimes that's not necessarily always a good thing, because most people are probably there more for their old stuff. But, wow, the place was packed. It's a small venue. It's not a big venue.
Yeah, it's like a club.
It's like a club, yeah. It's like a disco club. It kind of had the disco club vibe to it.
Yeah.
It was our first time at this venue. We've never been there before. It's the Rebel in Toronto.
It was actually right next to the place where we went to go
see Don Valley do their practice. Yeah. Yes. So I really liked Asking Alexandria. First of all, I really like their stage presence. The lead singer is like
so hyped
and super cool, and talking to the audience and goofing around and
they're playing, and he's grabbing the guitar or bass player by the neck, and he's like, "You little bastard."
Yeah, like I really thought their dynamic on stage was really good. His stage presence was really good, and their music, I know they're not for everybody, but I enjoyed it. I really thought they played a lot of their older stuff, which is a lot heavier than their newer stuff. And I really like that. I like that they started with some of their newest stuff, and then they said, "Okay, guys, I think it's time for some older stuff," you know. And then everybody started screaming, and then they went through and they played a lot of their older material, and it was really good because they have good stage presence. They're good musicians. They're fun. The lead singer made things fun for the audience. Like, he kept the audience engaged, you know.
And it helped us from the other band, because the other band we didn't like that much, but then this band really kicked it off.
Yeah, this band, and I could tell in your body language, because when Crown the Empire was on, you're like on the railing. There's a railing where the sound booth is. You're on the railing, and you're kind of like depressed, and you're scratching your head, and I could totally tell you were not into it. As soon as these guys came on, you know, you cheered up. It's like, you know, you got like you got a little bit of a Red Bull in you. You got like, oh, yeah, you know. And I liked it. And you know what I also liked about their set? I liked the fact that they did 2 acoustic songs back to back. They broke their set down. Their set was about 14 songs. Their set was the same length as Black Veil Brides. They both had like basically a headliner set.
But Black Veil Brides, it felt like Black Veil Brides when they went on and they finished their set. It felt like it was faster than Asking Alexandria.
Just to finish off on the Asking Alexandria, those 2 acoustic songs in the middle, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed that because it broke the set. You know what I mean? Like, it kind of gave a chance, you know, for you to take a breather, because their set is super hyped. Super hyped. So I really enjoyed those 2 acoustic songs. I also enjoyed that song that he came out with the acoustic guitar. Started off acoustic, and then he went into the regular guitar and stuff.
Yeah.
So I really like the fact that they've incorporated a lot of acoustic into their set. I think that was really cool.
Yeah.
Then there was a show within the show. So for those of you that follow us on Instagram, we posted a video of this dude in the balcony in between Asking Alexandria and Black Veil Brides. This dude was like...
Enter Sandman came on and he just...
I know, but then they cut that off because they had to do the
Yeah,
sound check
and then
for
he
the
got
drums.
so
He was so
pissed.
pissed. I don't think I filmed it during that part. I filmed during a different song. Because also Def Leppard, Pour Some Sugar on Me came on and he was going crazy. Yeah, so he was a show, like, he was entertaining. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of people were watching him in between the two sets. So if you guys want to see what we're talking about, go over to our Instagram page. We posted some video clips of songs from the concert, and we also posted this dude going absolutely mental
That was funny.
in between sets. Yeah.
Because it was just like when I started recording, I'm like, oh, I have to record this guy rocking out. And then they start like cutting out Enter Sandman because they have to do the drums.
He's like giving them the finger and stuff.
Yeah,
he was
like
all mad. Yeah.
giving them the finger, and he's like, God damn it.
Yeah, he was all mad. Before we go into Black Veil Brides, one more thing I want to mention. We're not going to show you guys here, but you can go on Instagram. We got the set list from Asking Alexandria.
Yeah.
So that's super cool. I'm going to frame that to go in his room. If you guys want to see a picture with him holding the set list, you can go over to Instagram. I posted a picture. It was really cool. We asked for it and they gave it to us, so it was really cool. We didn't get the Black Veil Brides one, but we got the Asking Alexandria set list, which is super cool. Now, Black Veil Brides. Black Veil Brides started with some of the songs from the new album, which was actually cool because some of them are
you did an album review on.
Which I did an album
Which
review
is
on.
up there.
Wow, man, you're right on top of things.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did an album review. You can click it up there if you want to see what I have to say about the Black Veil Brides new album. They started off their set with a few songs from their new album, which I like because I actually enjoy their new album. It's a lot of it's very fast paced, fast tempo songs. Yeah. There's a few ballads, but it's a lot of fast tempo songs. So they started off with some of those songs, and the main difference. Oh, and they finish off with the two classics. They finish off with Fallen Angels. That was pretty much the encore. Was Fallen Angels and In the End. In the End was In the End. So
makes sense.
Makes sense. I mean, those two songs are probably their biggest songs. So you really want to have.
Songs were actually got us.
Those were the two songs that introduced us to the band, and through Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
Because we've never heard of the band before. We started playing Guitar Hero. Those two songs were on Guitar Hero, and that's how we were introduced to Black Veil Brides. I like the fact that they do those two songs as their encore, because they're probably their two biggest songs. And let's face it, In the End really makes sense to be in the end, you know, so I like that. The main difference that I found between Black Veil Brides and Asking Alexandria, because you were mentioning it earlier, it felt like the Black Veil Brides set, even though the songs were the same amount, it felt that it was a lot shorter. I think there's two reasons for that. I think their songs are shorter. Yeah. They're around like 3.5 minutes.
4 minutes.
4 minutes at the most. Asking Alexandria has some longer songs, like 5 minutes, 5.5, that kind of stuff.
Like the acoustic ones were
ones went a lot longer. So I think one of the reasons why you felt that their set was shorter is because their songs are shorter, but also they didn't waste any time talking to the audience. It was like
hey,
this
Toronto!
Is business.
And then they went back.
Yeah, hey Toronto. Boom, song. How you guys doing? Good? Okay, song. Like there was no interaction, and that was one of the things that I thought was lacking from their performance, is that their frontman doesn't take much time to really engage the audience into a conversation or to introduce a song, or like when you compare the stage presence of Asking Alexandria, it's much better because he keeps you engaged with the performance, because he talks to you and he gets you engaged.
He's
right?
like, you know, I'm still out here even though like I've been having vocal problems. He's like coughing into the mic.
Yeah, like, but all of that stuff is part of the show.
Yeah.
And for me, Black Veil Brides came on, and it was like boom, 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 like just putting song after song after song after song with, you know, like it was like they were like, okay, we got to go to a party. We're kind of late, so let's just rush this through kind of thing.
Well, the show was kind of late because
the show was supposed to start at 5:30. It didn't start until 6:30.
Well,
so.
we were supposed to get in at 5:30. It was supposed to start around like 6 or something, and the first band didn't come on until like 6.
No, I think we're supposed to get in at 5. The show was supposed to start at 5:30. We didn't get in until 6. The show didn't start until 6:30. Crown the Empire said that they had some problems with their event, so I don't know if they were late and that pushed the show, and then maybe they were running out of time towards the end of the show, so Black Veil Brides kind of had to like rush through. I don't know, but I kind of feel that when I go to a show, I really like the frontman to engage the audience in a conversation and introduce songs and say something like, "Hey, what's that idiot doing over there?" You know, that kind of stuff. And they didn't do that. Like when we
went to the Avenged Sevenfold concert and he signed
the flag and stuff. So, but these guys were just business. They came in and it was like boom, 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 and they did their set and they were done and the concert was over. Having said that, I enjoyed their performance. And they played some. They really mixed their set. They did some stuff from the new album. Stuff. Yeah, some stuff, you know, some classic stuff like Fallen Angels and In the End. And then they also did some really older stuff, like really heavier stuff with some growling and stuff like that, some really heavier stuff. I honestly, I'm going to be honest with you guys, going into this concert, I bought the tickets almost a year ago. And, you know, and now looking back, I'm like, we're going to Black Veil. I mean, I like Black Veil Brides. I like Asking Alexandria, but I didn't know if I was going to like them enough to sit through a concert, then again, you know?
Like after the first band, we're like, if this is how this is
going to go. After the first band, I was like, this is going to be a long evening. Having said that, I really enjoyed Asking Alexandria. I mean, we said like so much about them. But Black Veil Brides really surprised me in terms of how good, not the engaging of the audience, but the performance itself. They're really good musicians. I mean, the guitar playing was really good. The drumming was really good. The vocals were really good. His vocals are really good. He has an amazing voice. And overall, it was a good rock and roll show because that's what kind of they are. They're like a heavy metal, hard rock band, right? But they put on a good show in terms of... Now, I'm not talking about the engaging audience part. But I'm talking about just the playing, the performance itself. It was good. Yeah. Like, I was really into it. I really enjoyed it. After the show, we were walking out, and I'm saying to him, "Wow, I'm really glad we came." Yeah, because these two bands were really good. It was really enjoyable. Yeah. It was a really good show. I mean, going in, I was a little bit on the fence,
and especially after
the first band, I was really like, I'm not sure we did the right thing. After the show, we're walking to the car, and we're like, "Wow, I had fun tonight. Yeah. This was good. This was really good.
We got our money's worth."
Yes, and we didn't spend any money on merch because like a T-shirt is like $50, and, you know, and we need to save
you know what the next concert is.
Our next concert is Sabaton, so we need to save our money for Sabaton and Kreator because this guy's going to spend a boatload of money, and I want to get some Sabaton and I want to get some Kreator merch. So, and I'm also going to try to get a set list. That would be epic.
I want to get a Sabaton set list.
To get the Sabaton set list. All right, guys, this is it for us. We're tired. We got to go to bed. He's got to go to school tomorrow. So. It is what it is. Well, tomorrow, but for them, it's actually today. This is kind of weird. Yeah, because they just watched the reaction video from that we did, and now they're watching this. And we hope to have a surprise for you guys later on in the day. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. I'm pulling some strings. I'm trying to work something on. We're trying to have a surprise for you guys later on today. Well, today for you, not today for us. Yeah. All right. Stay tuned. Maybe there'll be a surprise later on today. If not, tomorrow there will be a band that we just talked about. That band. Yeah. We're gonna go see them March 1st. We're doing a video tomorrow. All right, guys. Stay tuned. Come back tomorrow. See ya.